always talk about players' recovery from game to game. As a goalkeeper, they won't do as much running as everybody else, but do you need that same recovery as well, do you feel?
Yeah, I think recovery is important, whether it, as you said, I don't run as much as them, but obviously the mental side of it, being switched on for 90 minutes, I still partake in similar recovery to them, but obviously there's slight things that are a little bit different. They might have a day off the grass and I'll probably still want to be on the grass and just do a little bit to keep me ticking over.
The manager obviously has changed the way you want to play from goal kicks especially, and on Friday it was difficult at times because Rotherham were pressing so high. Just how difficult is it as a goalkeeper to make the right decision?
I think that's what it's about. I think I was brought up playing that way, so I've got that behind me, and obviously the gaffer now wants to bring that way here and play that way, and I think you've seen on times that when we get it right, it is really good and it does look good and it invites teams on, and we've actually scored some goals from that. But yeah, the key word there is about making the right decisions, and I think a lot of us have played enough games now to know when it's on and when it's not on, but that is something that we want to do moving forward.
And how much is there a reliance on your teammates in those situations as well?
Yeah, of course, they need to be creating the space if I need to pass it to them, but then again I need to be making sure that I'm giving them the correct ball and not putting them in it if I'm being honest, so it's there's a reliance on them, but at the end of the day I need to be making the best decisions possible. Off season, and just like anyone, you want to be playing games week in, week out. Unfortunately enough this season I've been able to do that, but just because I've put a run of games together doesn't mean I need to stop doing what I have been doing in the gym and at the training ground. I still have to stay on top of things, and like you say, on those recovery days, maybe those extra days I need to take as a player that I don't want to take because I want to be playing and training all the time, but looking after myself a bit more it's been really important. Not
just a manager change for you this year, a goalkeeping coach change as well. How are you getting on with Steve?
Yeah, it's been really good. He's come in, he's lively, he's been a bundle of energy, his sessions have been really good. He's pushed us, he's challenged me since the first day he's walked into the building, which was really pleasing. As a player and as a person, I just want to improve every day. And with him coming in, he's done that, I feel, and I get on really well with him. I look forward to working with him more.
And do you find that, like different managers have different personalities, each goalkeeping coach has a different personality and brings a different way of going about things? Yeah,
exactly. It's like anyone in life, to be honest. Everyone's their own person, and I wouldn't want someone to try and be someone else, to be honest. So he has come in and he's got his own beliefs and his own ways of working, but that, for me, that can only be beneficial. Just like the gaffer, when he come in, he's got new ideas, and it gives you a chance to learn something new.
Lovely.
Josh, it might sound like an odd question to ask about the weather, but is that something as a keeper you pay attention to? Because it must make it more difficult in a way, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's particularly windy.
Yeah, it does. I think the phrase goes around a game of two halves, and sometimes the weather can play a part in that. If the wind's really trailing one way in the first half, and then you've got to kick into it second half, or what, it does change the way you want to play, and it might restrict you to doing things that you want to do. But no, I do think it does play a big part, especially the wind.
Do you check your weather app before the game to see what it's going to be, what it's going to do, and things like that?
I think we know what it's going to be like tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But all seriousness, sometimes you do, but normally if I check it and it's good, it normally tends to change about the time we kick off anyway. So I normally try to stay clear of it. So
what was the feeling after?
Top of the table, and I think when you're where they are in the league, games like that sort of swing your way a little bit. But we were pleased as a group with the way we performed. Obviously, off the back of the Southend game, we wanted that reaction, and naturally we got that reaction. But at the end of the day, we needed to pick up points, and I think that's the most important thing. But the performances are there, and we trust the process we're in at the moment.
We sad to see Grant Smith leave before the deadline. Obviously, you'll have worked with him for the last couple of years. So.
Yeah, definitely. We worked really well together and pushed each other for the last couple of years, and he's a great lad, and he's a really good keeper as well. So. But I think he wanted game time, and I think that's the best for him. You need to, like anywhere, you want to be playing, and I wish him nothing but the best, to be honest.
But thanks, Josh.
Perfect.
Following up on Mark and the weather, obviously, hopefully we're going to miss the snow tomorrow. It's not going to be quite as windy, but windy. Is it left to your professionalism, or would the goalkeeping coach or the manager suggest to you what to do if it is a lot windier day for distribution out, or doesn't it make any difference?
I still think we've got a frame that we want to play from and what we want to do, and we still believe in those beliefs that the gaffer's set in us. But yeah, it does change a few things. Obviously, if you're kicking into it, the ball's not going to travel as far. So then you maybe need to sort of get everyone in closer and just sort of compete for the seconds a bit more. But as a group, we'll make that decision between obviously the players and the set of staff we've got. So it'll be a collective decision at the end of the day.
Thank you.
All good.